The world is a dangerous place, not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look at it and do nothing. Albert Einstein. This famous quote of one of the most important scientists in the world can be applied to the ecological problems we face nowadays. We live in a society where the only thing that matters is the profit we can get out of things. It doesn't matter if they are living beings or even if they are human beings. This enables the creation of an excessive supply that increases the demand in a cycle that is harmful for everyone. A clear example of this is induced traffic.
With these consuming habits that there is the space where we live, in which the pollution can increase the poverty in these places, we might develop certain customs and traditions that later on can be hard to change. An example of this is what happened in Tlatelolco in the 1960s. A visionary architect, Mario Pani, saw the problem of poverty that was suffered in Tlatelolco at the place known as poverty belts, by improving living conditions through the implement of new infrastructure where these people live. The lucky result that this wasn't a successful story. The newly improved buildings soon became trash deposits and end pretty much in the same state that they began. The deteriorated buildings where poverty, violence, and trash were abundant, and this can be easily be explained with the following statement. The traditions have a big influence in infrastructure. We can tear apart tradition from infrastructure.
The excessive demand for products we're currently experiencing is directly related to the capitalist government, consumerism, and the lack of education. At the same time, these concepts can be connected to one another as well. While our government forces us to be a part of several non-ending cycles, our society has normalized throwing away things like it doesn't affect anything. The origin of these problematics can be tracked down to the education people have been receiving through their lives. Considering this, the greatest problem we must face is an uneducated population.
Even though we have been constantly opposing to climate change, we won't be able to do it without a proper education and knowledge on the topic. In fact, we have already made a mistake in this statement. Climate change is a natural phenomenon that has been present in the planet even before humankind. How can we fight against nature when we say we want to protect it? What we need to fight against is global warming. This was caused by mankind, which means it can and needs to be stopped by mankind itself.
The only way to attack the main problem from the root is to educate our population in a large variety of topics for them to be able to make awareness of the situation and fix our harming and self-destructive habits. For example, instead of having the mindset of consuming the latest things and replacing them every time they fall out of trend only to buy the same product presented in a different way, we should encourage each other to give our trash a second chance. So, are you gonna be part of the change?